A very good morning and welcome to Kowloon Cricket Club for the KCC Morning League Grade 2 match. Aaron Bush with you as we're over and a bit into the proceedings. It is the local team, the Sunlawn Titans, up against the top of the table IRC Charlie Bears. Charlie Bears won the toss, selected to have a bat. Daniel Patrick and Bhavik Prek, the captain, out there in the middle. Kanan Asuri with the ball. One of their new players for the Titans, Gurpreet Bra, bowled the first over. Tidy, just the 3 runs coming from that. That one's going to be too wide. Flushing it at outside off and not getting anything on it. Head over to the KCC Match Centre, which you can find all the data about this game and the leagues. Just type in KCC Match Centre into Google. Oh, that's pulled away nicely. That's going to be the first boundary for the Charlie Bears this morning. Parek going fine. Up and over. No fine leg in place. Almost making it all the way. Final delivery. And just outside off, full, missed it all. 5 runs coming from the second. The Charlie Bears 8 for none. We'll have a look at the table. And the Charlie Bears have played 3, won 3. They're top of the table with 6 points. In second place, the Sky Warriors played 3, won 2, lost 1. They're on 4 points, as is Green Ink. 5 games, won 2, lost 3. Sunlawn Titans have played 2, won 1, and had a washout for 3 points. So they can go second. They can get the win today. Standard Chartered Bank in 5th, also won 3 points. 2 points for HSBC Life, and CCC Marcor at the bottom so far, yet to register a point. 3 games and 3 losses. One slip in place for Bra's second over. Well, Patrick gets some of that one and doesn't get all of it though. Just dribbles to square leg in the end. Another one cutting back in, tidy over. 3 runs coming from Bra's second, just like his first, in fact. Halfway through the power play, the Charlie Bears are 15 for none. Kananasuri into a second. Had a couple of boundaries hit off his first over. Didn't go for 5. In fact, it went for 9. That's been updated in the score. It's going to be close, this one. A direct hit and he's well short. Well short. Only one stump to aim at, though. It was Mitch Shah, who's dead eye in the field, so wasn't far away. Risky single, but they get safely through. Patrick back on strike. He has a big swing and a miss, one that's not quite as fast. It just didn't bounce up. Suveg Kavatka with the gloves on for the Sunlawn Titans. A couple of new faces, as I said. Bra in, as well as Manpreet Singh. Uzi's playing as well. Oh, that was in the slot and given the treatment. Up and up and up and all the way for 6. First big one for the Charlie Bears today. And it's Daniel Patrick that delivers. Pitched up this time from Kananasuri. Outside off. Patrick goes bang. And again, in the slot, and this one through cow corner. And that's a big one as well on top of the training nets. Back-to-back 6s. And this is a big over. Asuri went for 9 in his first. He's gone for 14 with a ball remaining in the 4th. It's going to take a little while to get the ball off. There we go. Good work. Next batter in for the Charlie Bears. Knocks it off the top. Tried to bowl it out of the back of the hand. Didn't matter. It was right where Patrick wanted it. In the air and put down backward square. The old mate, Nan Punjabi there. Hits hard, hit straight to him. It bounced off his chest in the end. Went through the hands and life for Patrick. On 16, he gets the single, end of the 4th. 2 overs left of the power play. The Charlie Bears 30 for none. Bra to bowl a third, been tidy. 3 runs from each of his 2 overs. We'll run through the playing teams for today, shall we? Let's start with the Sunlawn Titans. And I scroll through to find the list. And the captain, Kunal Samtani, Kaiser Khan, Hashar, Suveg Kavatka, the wicketkeeper, Kananasuri, Nana Punjabi, Mitch Shah, Uzi Manj, Nishal Savlani, Gurpreet Brar and Manpreet Singh round out the playing 11. Speaking of Nishal Savlani, it's Nishal having a bowl, so we'll see a bit of left arm slow spin inside the power play. Always in the wickets, Nishal. Let me go have a look at the Charlie Bears playing list. Where are you, Kaushik? Where's your message? Right, Daniel Patrick, Hassan Jat, Bhavik Parekh, AJ Kamath, Bhaskar Chatterjee, Kaushik Kanungo, Virendra Savani, Mohammad Yassin, Mirza, Mohammad Faisal and Mohammad Shahzad. Playing 11 today for the Charlie Bears. No Gufran. Could make a difference to the runs, but at the moment these two starting nicely. Nishal starts nicely as well, round the wicket with the left arm. Have a look where he's got some fielders. No slip. He's got a fly third, backward point. Square leg, straight to the fielder. They run on the arm and direct hit. No interest from umpire Imran Arifid's square leg. Safely through. Again, quick running. Again, a little risky, but took off early there, Bhavik, and got home to take strike. Calls of catch, nobody, that's straight. Look how straight it was, straight back over Nishal's head. I'll come back for two. A little dab poke to the fly third. Fly third looking fly in the puffer jacket. It is rather cool this morning. It was 11 degrees when I came to the ground. A lot darker than this. But there's no breeze, so it's quite pleasant, if it could be said, for the 12 degrees it is currently. Might have dragged that one down the leg side. Sampalani need to re-bowl. If there was some breeze, it would be suboptimal. And guess what's just started to pick up? As I said that. Commentators curse where the weather is a new one. Find a single into a big vacant mid-on. Long on in place. There's Uzi. The bucket hat on. Now this is a call a catch, and that's not going to carry because they put the mid-wicket out deep. The mid-wicket was sitting on the circle. That was out. So a little lucky. 7 runs coming from the 5th, 1 over left of the power play. Charlie Bears 37 for none. Gunnar Nasuri to finish off the power play. Bhavik Parekh on strike, cuts away, backward a point. The captain, Kunal, does the fielding, but another quick single and safely through. Charlie Bears will be happy if they get through the power play unscathed, as they currently are. Handy, healthy run rate, 7.35. Again, cutting back with a point, gets almost through Samtani, but he gets a left hand to it. Parries it to Punjabi. No, I think that's Bra or Manpreet there in the puffer jacket. Nandizet. Fine leg inside the circle. Swings high, swings big. Speaking of Punjabi, he's got a chance here. Just unable to get the hands to it. Does cut it off and save the boundary. It's being peppered. That short fine leg ran all the way back down to the boundary. Almost snaffled an absolute great. Parek survives against the score of 40. So far, tidier from Cannon. Oh, that was not far away from that off stump. See if we can have a look at the replay from behind. Thank you, Myra. Let's see how good your ball clipping was on this one, if it's going to cut out before it gets to it. And there you can see. Okay, back live. Oh, again, a bit over-pitched. Got away with it as it dribbles through cow corner for a single. Patrick just looking at the tail of the bat there, which is what got most of that one. Long on just going a lot straighter for this final delivery. Oh, the full Yorker chopped down nicely from Parak. Pick up and throw in one motion from Kunal, but another quick single rounds out the power play with 5 runs coming from the 6th. The Charlie Bears are 42 for none. Nishal Savlani to bowl a second. Starts with one which comes around the wicket and drags down the leg side. One is going to be wide as well. Got the length right at the moment, Savlani, just a little bit too across the body. Trying to pepper it onto the toes and getting it to straighten with the left arm finger spin. That's going to be 6. Is so. Got all of that one, Bhavik Parekh. Back live, and oh, that was a nice catch for the square leg umpire, and that's about it. Artifi saying thanks evasive action. They'd tell me he hurt his back getting out of the way of that one. I think he might have. Had to get down very quickly, and that was smashed through square leg. Had a backward square out in the deep, didn't help. Shorter one, or fuller one I should say. The run's flowing from Savlani's second. That's not boundaries, it is wides. 2 legal deliveries and Myra, how much is that? 13 off the over already. Of course, Myra Beluch joining me in broadcast as always for a chilly Friday morning. Oh, got an edge there, I think. Oh, I'm not sure what initials are peeling for. Maybe it was a bit of thigh pad, but a little deflection. Thought I heard a faint edge. Sort of cross-axled Kavatka. It is a dot ball, though, which is a win the way this over has started. These ones down the leg side are getting costly for the Sunlawn Titans. Of course, with the boundaries, the half century up for the Charlie Bears as well. I'll be happy with this start. It's tempting fate here, Savlani, and they're going to get through for a bye here. Short a faster one outside off, and again they're going to get through for a bye as it comes off the gloves from Suvag. $16 off the over so far. Popped up in the air, and the backward square still two backwards, so he picks up another boundary. To round out a big over, 20 runs coming from the 7th. The Charlie Bears 62 for none. Manpreet Singh into the attack for the first time today. One of the two newies. Three, in fact. It was Manj playing for the Sunlawn Titans. Can't remember what team he played for last year, Myra. Wasn't the Sunlawn Titans, though. One of the three players listed new. Yeah, can't remember. Was it Strikers or Titans or... Don't know. I'll ask him next time I see him. That's flicked nicely. Work to do for Punjabi and Fine Leg, who's back on the ropes now and keeps it to 1. Popped up in the air and over the top of square leg, who had come into square leg. Assuming that's Cannon Asuri out there in the deep at mid-wicket, but I'll get the glasses out. No, it's Mitch Shah with the orange shoes on. Rare will have a game for the Sunlawn Titans with Mitch Shah playing, and he won't take a catch out there. Just wait and see. Oh, that's big. Calls a catch, but only if he's standing on the green at the bowling club. And that was smashed over the top of his head for 6. Is that the third maximum for Patrick? He's liking pace on bat. He's also liking the fact he got that life on 16. Banged on another 12 runs since then. Just that line outside off. He loves it. Picks it up through cow corner, long on region. Back live. Oh, a lot of bottom hand in that one, but no mid off because long off is in place outside the power play. I'll put that down as a clever stroke, knowing that there was no player there. Could just punch it in the air for a single. Oh, that's big as well. Has it gone all the way? Certainly has. Straight through square leg to the shorter boundary. These two having a bit of a competition with the runs. 29 now for the captain. No, 29 for Patrick. 39 for the captain. Placed an extra over has Prek. Speaking of which, end of the over. Looks like perhaps Mitch Shah's going to have a bowl the way he's heading in there. Takes the cap off. Yes, it will be Mitch Shah to bowl over number 9. Can he somehow break this very good opening partnership for the Charlie Bears? 77 on the board already. Going at a strike rate of 9.63. Sunlawn Titans are not going to be wanting to chase something 200 plus, but it's definitely on the cards. Current run rate will get them to 193. 10 wickets in hand though. Mitt just trying to figure out his place is in the field. He sends in case I can't. He was at square leg, now at deep point. Got a backward point. Third inside the circle, fine leg inside the circle, deep square leg, deep mid wicket, long on, long off. And a extra cover catching position inside the circle. Oh, good field placement putting Keza right there because he didn't have to move. We can see us in our new broadcast position, which is our old broadcast position, Mona. Put that one back up. Give Lampy a little flick. Okay, that's enough, Lampy. And the small things amuse young Myra. Ooh, swinging hard, bottom of the bat. It's the single to point. Floats it up and punches nicely down towards the scoreboard, and 4 more. Patrick moves to 34. Score into the 80s. Anything pitched up to Daniel Patrick is finding the boundary at the moment. Especially if it's outside off. Just his go zone. Played it too quickly. Not sure what Mitt was asking there. I know he was appealing for LBW. It's hit Daniel Patrick in the hip. 2 stumps outside off. Don't ask, don't get. Didn't get. I got that one delivered though. That one's up and almost onto Jordan Path. Might have just hit the fence and come back down. All of a sudden, these two are tied, 40 apiece. Helped by 11 runs this over for Patrick. The race is on. Who gets to the half century first? There's a delay as we are trying to find that cricket ball. Might get a replacement one while we try. I think it's stuck in a bit of garden. just to the left of screen. There's the swimming pool pavilion where we were. Decided to pick up and move over towards the Boundary Cafe so we can be in the action a bit more, Myra. Wait for the left-hander to come out, bat, smash it backward a square, break the laptop. I know you like lefty bowlers and you're a right-hand bat. The point being is that for a left-hander, we're at backward square and a good chance of getting hit by a cricket ball. Less so when we had the netting in front of us at the swimming pool pavilion. That said, we can see the ground a lot better. Yeah. No dizzy spells trying to look through a netting. Just have to keep our eye on the ball, as they say. All right, looks like we can continue. One ball left to the ninth. Another big one for the Charlie Bears, and that one's going to get swatted. A chance in the deep one. Bounce. Shah out there with Mitch Shah bowling. End of his over. He went for 13. 9 done. Charlie Bears are going at 10s. They're 90 for none. Manpreet Singh, not AKA G2, he's just borrowing G2's shirt. Thought about it, but was very wide. Umpire Atif Hussain, is he wearing a double hoodie? It's not that cold. Took the pace off it a bit there, Manpreet. Finds the single. So Patrick to 42. Bobby Parek, who hasn't been on strike for a while. Just the single delivery and single run last over. Oh, he's going to give himself a nudge to get to 50 first. Going big, 3 square leg, all the way. Gets 2 hands and a knee from umpire Hussain. Just an inside edge out through Ford Square. Takes the single, moves to 47. So can Patrick catch up here? He's 5 behind. 8 to get his half century. Oh, and he gets through the infield, misfield. He's going to allow 2. Moves to 44, and the 100 up for the Charlie Bears inside 10. 101 for none. 2 balls left. As the Charlie Bears dugout can see on the scoreboard, the 100 runs is up. Also 100 run opening partnership. Fabulous start. Takes the single. Moves to 45. Right. Can Prek find a boundary and get to 50 first? He's certainly eyeing it up. There's a deep square, deep mid-wicket. Long off, long on, and a fine leg outside the circle. Oh, he's going to do it. He's going to beat the deep fine. No, he's not. Punjabi gets there. Keeps it to 1. He'll retain strike, though, as Parekh moves to 48. After 10, the Charlie Bears going at 10.3. They're 103 for none. Myra Baloch, 10 overs done, no wickets lost. Where are the Charlie Bears going to end their 20 overs?
200.
Bang on 200.
Bang on 200.
Bang on 200 is the call from Myra Baloch. I'm in two minds. I'm like, if these two and the next two get going, they could get 220. But if the Sunlawn Titans can find a wicket or two, I'm going to go 180. I'm going conservative.
Can I go 190?
You can't change it after you've already put a number in. I don't know how often we have to go over this. That is cheating. You also can't change it when we get to the 15th over and it's nowhere near what you said. After all these games and all these years, Murray, you'd think you'd learnt the rules already. Mitchell to bowl over number 11. 13 off his first. And Bhavik Parekh on 48. Calls a catch. Kaiser's not going to get there. That's going to be the half century for the captain. Bhavik Parekh, 52 off 32 deliveries, 5 fours, 3 maximums, and a fabulous captain's knock for the Charlie Bears on a Friday morning. Again, short outside off. Goes the pivot. It's going to force a change in the field. Kaiser goes to the fly third. Manpreet Singh goes to deep square leg. A little taller and a little faster in the outfield perhaps. Winds up, straight out to mid. A little bit of backspin. Almost got through him, but keeps it to 1. Now it's Patrick's turn. He's on 45. He's already hit 4 maximums. Hits another one. He gets his half century. Oh, he's certainly going to try. Oh, my goodness. That was a cavalcade of errors at long on. Should have been a catch, and it's a 49. So Patrick gets another live. Fortunately for the long on fielder, that was not on camera. Kananasuri, I think. Slipped over, came running in, realised he'd overrun it, tried to backpedal, slipped over, got up, slipped over again, and then it fell just over the top of his head and dribbled for 4. Oh, that's going to bring up the half century, though, as it runs away down towards the pavilion for 4. And Daniel Patrick gets his half century as well. Both batters on 53. How many boundaries is that now, Mara? 15 between the two of them. 7 fours, 8 fours, 7 sixes. Oh, that's driven nicely and very straight, but long off was quite straight as well. Another big over. Already 14 off it. Mitch Shah getting punished at the moment. That said, he should have had a wicket this over. Winds up, that's going through cow corner. I don't think Cannon's going to get there, and he won't. So that's going for 4 as well. Just get confirmation, but I think it was a 4. It is. So 18 runs coming from the 11th. Charlie Bears 121 for none. The runs continue to flow for a Friday morning. Harsha to bowl for the first time today. Let's see what Harsh is bowling. I know he's bowling left arm, but is he bowling left arm spin or is he bowling left arm medium pace? Looks like a spin walk up there. Yep. So 2 left-arm spinners in the side today with Nishal Savlani as well. Drops that very short and gets exactly what it deserved. Probably didn't deserve to hit it that big, though. I think that one's gone out of the ground, or has it bounced off the trees? As that was big, it did. Thank you, tree. Save the boss. Up-dial header. Some money. A loosener from Harsh to start with. Just a big old drag down ball. Back live. Gets it a bit better this time. A punch. Calls for 2. Probably not wise on either Cannon or Mitt's arm. Both of them converging. Cannon gets there first. The dab hand to Kesa. Tries it again. Almost chops it on. They find the single though. They say never ask a lady what's in her handbag. But Myra, yours appears to be most of 7-Eleven snacks.
That's not, no. That's not.
Oh, this is in the air, a chance, and it's going to fall between 3. Nothing going the Sunlawn Titans' way today. What are you snacking on now?
This is like tuna bread.
Tuna bread. That's flicked through the vacant mid-on region. Out to long on for another singles. Harsh's first over goes to double figures as well. 11 coming from the 12th. All 200 plus definitely on the cards here for Charlie Bears. They're 132 for none. When was the last time Myra and over didn't go for double figures? Oh my. Have to go back to the 6th over. So, since the power play, every over has gone for double figures. And the run rate is now exactly 11. There you go. 12 times 11 equals 132. Nishal Savlani. He was expensive in his second. Just couldn't get the line right. He's back in. Starts well, but will beat Sam Tarney, and that'll come down towards the broadcast area. Backward a point. 4 runs again. Buffy Parek got to 50 first, but now Patrick's the one charging along. Picks up his 4th 4. Diving effort from the captain. Couldn't cut that one off. There's the full floater one, but just doesn't dip in time, so punched out to long on. Oh, takes the hand off the bat as he gets the broom out and goes for a little sweep. Again, nice and full. Toe of the bat out and long. Only giving up singles at the moment after that early boundary. Just needs to pull that length back an inch or 2. Not too much. Put it in the slot, but get it to dip just right at the last moment. Full again, but again toe with the bat. It's not far away from finding the right length. These two also managing to find runs off every ball. That'll be our next question, Myra. at the end of the over if they score runs off the next 2 balls. Let's go back and find the last time there was a dot ball. Because it's definitely not in the last 3 overs. Okay, Mara.
10. No.
9th over was the last time there was a dot ball. Okay, Harsha. Should point out, kudos to Nishal. He managed to get the first over since the power play into single figures. Still 9 runs coming from it after a 4 and 5 singles. But it's an improve, and Harsh has just managed to pick up the first dot ball since the 9th over. Glass half full for the Sunlawn Titans because the wickets are not flowing. Pulled away, just forward of square, and then wrong foots. I think it's Manpleat out there. More runs for Parekh. More runs for the Charlie Bears. Back live. And, oh, cut away in the air. One bounce to Samatani. Pulled forward a square. Didn't get all of it, so Singh will pick this one up and keep it to 1. Flicked in the air. Has he got enough of it? Oh, sure has. That's up and over the trees. Managed to drop down again. Thank you, Mr. Tree. So what was reasonably tight, he ended up going for 12 when the score was doubled off the final delivery. Patrick picks up another maximum. The 150 up for the Charlie Bears. They're 153 for none after 14. 6 overs remain. Current run rate will get them to 219. If it gets to 219, Mara, I said it could be 220 or 180, so I still win.
Wait, you said 180. I said 200 bang on.
Now do you see how annoying it is? Yeah. Big score on the cards here for the Charlie Bears. Nishal's going to bowl out. None for 34 off his 3 so far. I don't think we've ever seen a 200-run opening partnership before. I think we'd have to go a long way back. That's going for 4 down towards the Little Red Tractor. I'm going to have to go back a long way to remember the last 150-run opening partnership, but I don't think we've ever seen 200.
Actually going to the Little Red Tractor.
Not really. It didn't really go to the Little Red Tractor, but it's gone as close as it has all game. Yeah, that's true. Little Red Tractor has not been in the action nearly as much since the new year. Maybe it's the cold weather. Maybe it needs to warm up before Little Red Tractor gets in the action. Samvlani gives a full toss, smashed through mid-wicket, up and over the top of the dugout. Another maximum. Not able to do much here, the Sunlawn Titans, with the Charlie Bears in a mood. Looking to go 4 and zip and stay atop the table. Watch that one, but back live. Scoops out for a single. Unless he pegs it back here, Nishal. He's going to pick up his half century. Run for 46 with 2 balls left. Work to do in the deep. And work isn't done, so that will bring up his half century. As Porek picks up another boundary. So final delivery of Savlani's spell. Swings hard, doesn't carry out to long off. So it'll be a single. Porek will retain strike. Savlani bowls out. 4 overs, none for 51. 17 coming from the 15th. 5 overs remain. The Charlie Bears 170 for none. Shah to bowl a third, none for 23 so far. $15 overs bowled in an hour, so good over rate at least for the Sunlawn Titans since we had that late start. It was way too dark with the cloud cover to start at 7 a.m. Considering, what's that, 11 boundaries for Porek and 12 for Patrick. 23 boundaries, 10 sixes, pretty handy over rate. Still glass half fulling for the Sunlawn Titans. That's a full toss. This could be the first wicket. Mitch Shah gets underneath it. I said he always takes a catch out there. He does this time. And Harshaw breaks a 170-run partnership. That's the end of Daniel Patrick. And the first wicket falls for the Charlie Bears on 171. It was a full toss too. Just didn't flick it enough. In the safe hands of Mitch Shah gets the job done for the Sunlawn Titans. What a fantastic opening knock that was. We didn't get to see a 200-run opening partnership, but 171 sure gave it a nudge. Hassan Judd to the crease with quite the platform set. Coming in at number 3 with 171 on the board. Starts big early, up and over the top of Savlani's head for 6. And cut away through point. And shows his intentions very early on. Limbers up. Takes his guard. Gets one outside off and goes bang. Back live. Charges on. This is scooped up in the air. Could this be a chance? It's going to fall short. No, gets there but puts it down. Another chance goes begging. I think it was Cannon again. He is not having a great day out there. He got to that one. I didn't think he would, but he was so quick in the outfield. He got there and in the end, bobbled it off the chest. A chance goes begging. Judd gets down the non-striker's end. This is a chance as well. No chance. It just falls short of Uzi. Judd now on strike. Gets that life on 6. Swings hard again. It's very straight again. Asuri trying to get there. Gets it on one bounce. Does manage to get a hand to it and cut it off. So it'll just be one. A successful over for Shah. But after 16, the Charlie Bears 180 for 1. Charlie Bears, Myra, about to lose 9 wickets for no runs. Just so I'm correct. No? Unlikely? I feel it is a little unlikely. Bra back into the attack. Gurpreet Bra, who was tidy to start with. 2 overs, none for 6. Really, the only one that didn't get punished. Gurpreet Bra to Hassan Judd. Put the helmet on for the quick. Oh, big top edge. Lucks of fortune, but fortune favours the brave as he finds another boundary. Moves into double figures. Cleared the front leg and got the top edge. Back live. Oh, that's coming our way. How far's that gone? Oh, the long way back, all the way back. Another 6 on the offside for Hassan Judd. This one a little finer, just going backward of point. A touch. Same result though. Gave himself a lot of room as he moved to leg side to get that one to open up. This time flat bats it past Bra. Hassan Judd wanted a second. Don't think it was there, especially as Bhavic's been out there for 16 and a half overs, running back and forward.
We have crossed your predicted score.
Yeah, well, I said they had to lose 9 wickets for none at the start of the over. Now they're 191. They're going to go past your score too, Myra.
Yeah, but at least
I think even on my top end tip of 220 is going to be shy. It's going to be a little low this rate. Could be nudging 250 depending on what these two do. None for 6 off 2. All of a sudden, 12 runs coming off his first 4 deliveries of his third here, Bra. And too quick. Followed the body this time. That's wise because you know Hassan Judd's going to move leg side and then try to open up the offside. So this time, Gurpreet's followed him. Have a look at the replay. There you go. Good delivery. Hassan Judd had stayed still. It would have been a wide down leg. So the charge and tries to flat bat that one outside off. Misses it. So good fight back. Couple of dots to finish off the over. 12 coming from it. 17 done. 3 remain. IRC Charlie Bears 192 for 1. Have a look at the reverse angle of that final delivery. I don't think he opened it up. He did open it up. Opened it up too much. The charge plus pushing leg side. Harsha to bowl out. The only wicket taker for the Sunlawn Titans this morning so far. It's a very cold KCC Morning League, boss. Afzal Khadr wanders past our broadcast area. He's got the beanie on, the hoodie on.
First time ever in my life. I put the beanie on.
First time.
First time in my life.
First time in his life he's put the beanie on. I find that hard to believe. 4 runs while that was going on. I've got the beanie on. And I'm using the headset to commentate today because it keeps my ears warm and keeps my hands in my pockets instead of having to hold on to the Coles microphone. What's Bhavik up to now? 79. He'll move to 80 with that single. If there was some sunshine today, this would be a very nice place to be broadcasting from. A little bit of morning sun. Not happening. Oh, that's up. It's a chance. Can he do it? Yes, he can. He takes the catch in the deep. That's the end of Hassan Jutt for 19. Harsha gets a second. The Charlie Bears lose their second on 197. Harsha getting wickets. The one down the leg side for a leg bye. Along the ground for Parekh. Moves to 81. Might move to 82. Might move to 85. Oh dear. Well, that was a cavalcade of errors there from the Sunlawn Titans, giving Bhavik Parekh a 5. That's a wide.
He's a very nice guy.
Oh, that's big. That's going to put him into the 90s. That one's going to need to replace. That one's cost you, Afzal.
Third ball of the morning we lost.
The third ball of the morning gone out of the ground. Oh dear.
And then Ashley asked me where all the ball goes.
Yeah. Jordan Pass, where they go. Donated to the PLA.
It's very easy to find there. If I go there now, maybe people are taking it when they're walking.
All right. Perek on 91. Can he get his century with and tick over 2 overs, under 2 overs? It could be out though. It's gone straight down the throat of Gurpreet, and that's the end of a fine knock from the captain. Bhavik Perek departs for 91. The Charlie Bears lose their third on 210.
Because I'm 20.
It was Manpreet Singh with the catch at square leg, not Gurpreet Brar, who is at extra cover. One of the two new players. Some late wickets, consolation wickets here for the Sunlawn Titans. At least they should be able to keep it under 250. Yasin coming in at number 5. Pinch hitter now. 9 deliveries remaining. Can he push the score towards that 250 mark? Can Cannon get another wicket? Well, that's going to be flying away. One bounce, backspin over the ropes for 4. Solid start from Yasin. And the runs continue for the Charlie Bears. Oh, that one is going to nip away for a wide anyway. So slashing at it. Back live. Winds up top edge. This could be a second wicket. Samtani gets underneath it and can't hold it. Gets away with it. Yasin survives. Gets a single. Now AJ Kamath, who is yet to get off the mark, gets to face the final delivery of the penultimate. Oh, cut away nicely, and 6. Big end of the over. 19 done, 1 remains. The Charlie Bears 221 for 3. Final over. Bra to bowlers out here. Chopped in the air. A chance. Chance taken. And another wicket falls late. Get the binoculars out. And Kananasuri with the catch. So that's the end of... Who was that? Yasin. He departs finally after being dropped. And another wicket falls. And it's handy for the Sunlawn Titans because they're just keeping this down a touch. Just opened the blade far too much. Did you get on camera there, Cannon? Yes, you did. We're going to show it again. There you go. Look, left of screen. Cannon Asuri there at a wideish mid-off. And now he goes off camera. Still got time. Let's show it on that camera. Myra, run that ball because I think he runs in on this one. Yeah. Let's have a look. Keep an eye onto the right of screen this time.
No, I think this is the camera that I
just coming in now. Anyway, all that's going on. Who's gone to the middle? And Shabazz.
No.
And Shazad then wearing Shabaz's shirt. I think we've had this problem before, Myra.
Yeah.
With Shazad wearing Shabaz's shirt. So we're going to put it in as Shazad getting a single. And it's a no ball as well. I think that was a fielding infringement, no ball. Trying everything at the moment to cut the runs off. Can't put 6 outside the circle though. Umpires get upset at that one. Free hit for AJ Kamat. Takes a wander down and chops through where the fielder was in the deep initial, having to come inside the circle and find the boundary. I told you, Myron, my 220 was going to be a little short. That's a good one. Coming back in, gets the dot. 3 balls left. Not bad. Getting through the overs. Almost in 90 minutes. A later start because of the light. Charge down, flick through. Savlani's now back out in the deep as they had brought 3rd inside the circle. Finds the single. Now Shazad. He's got 2 balls left. What's he going to do? I assume he's going to try to go big. He tries, but gets it off the splice of the bat. They get 1 though. Every run valuable. Good batting lineup from the Sunlawn Titans. We've seen them put some runs on the board this season. So see if they're able to chase this big score. Going to need at least 230 to win. Oh, that's going to get through the keeper. Work to do for Punjabi. And gets there just in time. They'll get 1, but it's a wide. Need to re-bowl. 231 on the board. Gurpreet Brar just keeping us in the cold for a little longer. And the good final delivery to round it out. So there we are. We're in the innings break here at Kowloon Cricket Club for a Friday morning KCC Morning League Grade 2 match. The Charlie Bears winning the toss and electing to have a bat. Bat they did. A 171-run opening partnership between Daniel Patrick and the captain Bhavik Parekh. 88 for Patrick, 91 for Bhavik. Hassan Jat with a little cameo, 19 off 9. AJ Kamath not out in the end, 11. Yassin, one of the 4 wickets to fall out for 5, and Shazad 2 not out. 15 extras helping the score up to 231. The bowling card, please, Myra. And some expensive bowling. Brar getting a wicket. He wasn't bad. His first 2 overs only went for 6. Got 1 for 28 in the end. Karanasuri 1 for 47. And the pick of the bowlers, Harsha, 2 wickets, slowing things down a touch. 2 for 43. So we are in the innings break with the Charlie Bears bagging on 231 for 4. When we come back, Sunlawn Titans will need 232 for victory. Join us then. Okay, innings break done here at Kowloon Cricket Club for the Grade 2 KCC Morning League match. Charlie Bears top of the table and showing why with 2:31 on the board. So the Sunlawn Titans, who get the win, they're going to move to second, but they're going to have to score 232 to do it. Aaron Bush with you as Yassin will open the bowling to Usman Manj. Need a good start here, the Sunlawn Titans. Captain Kunal Samtani at the non-striker's end. Slip in place and a gully. Early call of 2 from Uz, but didn't take it in the end. Probably could have with the little fall throw in the outfield. Always in the wickets, Yassin. Some days he's just unplayable with the new ball against it. Big left arm in swinger, the Hoopers. Well, that one pitching outside leg, hitting leg, but that's not how the rules work. That's the idea, gets it to start on off and then straighten. That's why he's so dangerous with the new ball, Yasin Mohammed. Flicked off the pad straight to a short square though. You can see just inside the circle. Not sure why Myra gave that as a single, but she did. But as Yasin needs some changes in the field, that'll allow her to correct that. There we go. Square leg's gone back to deep square leg now, so deep mid-wicket, deep square leg, the two outside the circle. And that's where that one goes, but probably would have been stomped if he was inside the circle. They do get a single this time. I was told during the innings break that the highlight of the first innings was Myra laughing all the way through the broadcast. See if that can reappear for the second innings. It's going to be quiet as a mouse, she says, this innings. We shall see. Into the thigh pad of Uz. Nice tidy start so far from Yasin. 2 singles only in the first. We did see a tidy start from Bra. Only 3 runs off his first. 3 runs off his second as well when he bowled the third over. The one thing the Charlie Bears openers did was see off the new ball. Got a life here and there. Full, chopped away. It's nicely placed. Doesn't have the power to get all the way to the boundary. So, oh, that's a nice little back heel. Mohammed Faisal doing some soccer work. End of the over, 4 runs coming from the first. Titans, they needed another 228 at exactly 12 per over. Shabazz? Or Shazad? Flicked off the pads. It's going just backward a square and it keeps on racing. I think it's going to go for 4. First boundary for the Titans from Kunal Samtani. A bit of extra pace and bounce from Shazan. After the boundary, pulling it back. Lofted straight, mid off, shy from Yasin. Kunal gets there as he gets to face the final delivery of the second. Can't find a single as it goes two straight. So 5 runs coming from the second. The Titans 9 for none, needing another one. A 2:23. Starting to freeze up as it has not got any warm-up. 2 overs done, 18 remain. Run rate required, 12.39. 13.8 degrees in Jordan, Myra.
That's 18?
13.8. 13.8.
Did you mean to say negative 13?
It's not negative 13. It's not that cold, you big baby. According to AccuWeather, though, it's 10 degrees and it feels like 9. I think that's closer, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think somebody at the observatory's got the heater on next to the temperature gauge. Quick single to start the third. As he wants a change of bat. That'll be jogged on out. Have a look at what Apple Weather says. Apple Weather says it's 11 degrees. Feels like 9. So Apple and AccuWeather both say it feels like 9 degrees. New bat acquired. Didn't get that one out of the middle, but they have long on in place. Which means they must have... Yeah, the square legs come back inside the circle. Deep mid-wicket, long on. And 2 outside. Goes aerial through mid-wicket, but just a chip shot in the end. It doesn't quite clear the circle. Oh, chopped away nicely. 1 bounce, 4 runs. Just inside the ropes. Not for the first time we've seen a big cut shot this morning. Again, clears the front leg. Uses the pace of Yasin.
Does camera see a signal?
Cuts away. If you look inside the tent, Myra and I are the ones signalling 4 because we could see that it just landed inside. But a little shaded. Can't see our vigorous hand motions. Soft hands this time, but backward point is covered. No third, no slip. And a punch out into the deep. Long on comes around straight. Keeps it to 1. In the short sleeves, Uzi. Brave man out there. Obviously running and hitting hard, keeping warm. I've got 3 layers on and I am not keeping warm. Pulled away. They put deep square leg back for Samtani. Seems a ploy as long on comes in for him. So end of the over. 8 runs coming from the third. Halfway through the power play. The Titans 17 for none. Shazad to continue. Samtani spooned up in the air. A chance. 2 getting underneath it. Yassin gets there first and puts it down. Oh dear. Seen a few drop catches. Yes, it's grade 2, but Yassin, well, you'd expect him to take that one. Established Saturday player. So Samtani gets a life on 7. He gets a life on 7, Myra, because that's what he was dropped on, and then he got a single for it.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Keep up.
No, because he's 9 now.
Oh, well, see, on the screen it says 8.
Yeah, because
So it's slow. You're right.
see, I'm
Good work, Myra Beloach. Samtani gets a life on 8. Oh, as he goes to go big, doesn't collect it all again. Skies it out through Cal corner. They'll come back for 2 on the arm, though. Good running. There we go. Computer finally keeps up. Samtani on 9. Back is at the non-strikers end. Manj getting a double. So cold, I'm just continuing to talk to try to generate warmth, even if I'm babbling. Oh, didn't get that off the middle either. And Samtani's come a long way down, but a little misfield. Faisal at point. Picked up and through in one action there. I think Samtani would have been caught short. Plenty going on this over. Uzi not getting it out of the middle. Feel like he's not far away from finding it though. Like that. Work to do for Yassin. It's just dug into the turf there on the long boundary down towards the bowling club. Pick up another brace. That's a good ball. Still finds a single there, Uz. Pulls away. There's a sweeper out of the deep, but one bounce doesn't carry all the way. Another single. End of the over. 7 runs coming from the 4th. The quarter century up for the Titans. They're 25 for none, needing another 207 at 12.94. Yasin to bowl a third. Oh, in the air and taken this time. That's the end of Sampani. A good catch backward a point. And the first wicket falls for the Titans on 25. Get confirmation on who was at point to take the catch, because it was a good catch. Just keep an eye there. Backward point. And a good catch in the end against the captain. Samtani departs. I'll get confirmation on who's come to the crease as well. It's not Kanan Nasuri, is it? Could be, might be a little tall. Could be one of their new players. Could be Bra. We're going to ask though. You know, he's very tall compared to Uzi. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's Gurpreet Bra. And we'll put that on the scoreboard, and until otherwise told, that's who's going in the system. It was AJ Kamath with the catch, a backward point. Nice job. Bra gets off the mark. Mara pointing out the obvious, saying he's tall. He looks even taller on the screen, to be honest. Look at him next to little old Atif Hussain there, umpiring. Or Yasin. What did I learn about Gurpreet Bra last night when I got the teams? Let me go have a look. Have a little bit of back info on him. All right, and the catch is taken. And that's the end of Uzi. Both openers are back in the sheds now in 1 over. Yasin doing what he does, getting the breakthrough, getting a double breakthrough. Manj also departs for 15. The Titans lose their second on 26. Tried to go big, out into the deep. Hassan Jat with the catch in the white hoodie. Good, well-judged catch as well. So troubling times for the Titans, losing 2 wickets inside the power play, but that's what you expect from Yasin. Might be Mitch Shah coming to the crease. Confirmation as soon as we can. It is Mitch Shah. Red shoes when he's fielding and yellow boots while he's having a bat. He goes big and up over the top. They put Hassan Jat inside the circle, so he goes bang. Gets off the mark immediately. Deep square leg, and I'm assuming there's a deep mid-wicket out there amongst all the people standing at deep mid-wicket. Oh, bang! This one's big as well. It's going to be 4 runs over long off this time. So 2 wickets, 2 boundaries and a single for the 5th. A big one. 9 runs coming from it, plus the first 2 wickets to fall. 1 over left of the power play. The Titans are 34 for 2. Bra winds up. Oh, good fielding. Gets a hand on that one. Bra looking like he's come with some intent. That's what I was doing, Myra. I got distracted. Used to play for the India Club Yotters, Gurpreet Bra. We played a game, according to NB Play. If it's the same Gurpreet Bra. There's only one in the system. And Virk Manpreet Singh currently plays for the Diaspora Little So1 Sky Warriors. So a couple of Saturday players. Not sure who Gurpreet Bra is playing for this season. The Yotters game, I think, was last year. Oh, good wrists. Didn't get down to stop that one. That's being crunched. For a big man, that's some very nice wrist work. Lots of power. Just check the system again. Bra played for that India Club Yotters team 2 years ago. Nothing in the system since. Not to say he hasn't been playing cricket. It's just hasn't been a game that was scored on NV Play. Shazad almost got hit by the ball there. Two balls left of the power play now. Winds up. Misses it all. Big fresh airy from Bra. Got it to shape back in a bit here, Shazad. Watching on the replay. Just bowled the line. This is live. Oh, up in the air. It's going to clear the infield. Picks it up just inside the boundary. Kaushik in the black hoodie. End of the power play. The Titans 42 for 2. Yasin's going to bowl out here. Murray, go put the worm up because the comparison's actually pretty good. Look at that. Both were 42 after the end of the power play. The only difference is the Titan have lost 2 wickets and the Charlie Bears, of course, did not for a long time. Yasin, 2 wickets in his previous over. 3 overs, 2 for 21. Saving no overs for later on. Outside the power play, Faisal Muhammad's gone to deep cover. Kaushik's gone to point. I've got a long off, long on. deep mid-wicket and deep square leg. Still no third. Fine inside the circle. Watchful for Mitt to start with. Oh, winds up, tries to go big through mid-wicket. A big top edge again. Shabazz overrunning that one, and we'll get back for a deuce. This time just pushed to the fine leg inside the circle. Gurpreet didn't bother to ground his bat there, but I thought about an overthrow. Wasn't wise. Is that the sun trying to come out? How exciting. Oh, that's scooped up in the air. There's a player out in the deep. He's got way too much on that one. Wow, what a flick. There's the wrists again from Gurpreet Brar. Just eases it up and over and picks up the half century for the Titans as well. 51 for 2. Cow corner. Again onto the training nets. Again, someone with a bat having to try to get it down. Look at that. Just stand and deliver stuff. Try to overhit it. Just fast bat speed, quick wrists, and boom. Slower one from Yasin. Picked up by Brar, so he just pushes it along the ground to long on for a single. One ball left for Yasin today. Oh, tries to go big. Has he got enough on it? The long on's in place. Goes straight over his head. Another maximum to round out the 7th. A big one for the Titans with 16 runs coming from it. Yasin's bowled out. He got 2 wickets, but he got taken for 16 in his final. 7 done. The Titans are 58 for 2. Needing another 174 at 13.38. Mitch Shah picks it up outside off and just goes bang. So a maximum to each of the batters of the Titans that over. Shabazz, he's going to bowl out as well. No, it's Shabazz bowling. Sorry, Shazad was on. Shabazz in. And in that first innings, I think we had Shazad batting, but it was Shabazz. We'll get that fixed in the system. Oh, big edge, no third, no slip, 4 runs. Good start from Shabazz, but unfortunately for him, nobody to cover. Straight to first slip, that one. So they're putting a fly third in now. And they're actually going to put in a third out on the ropes of Bhaskar Chatterjee. More of a backstop now. It's hard work to do for Fives. He's not going to get there. 4 runs again. Brar in a hurry, 23 off 10 now. Well, there's a good fight here for the Titans. 8 overs remaining. They still need to go at 15s, but an 83-run partnership now with that wide between Mitch Shah and Gurpreet Brar. Attempting to chase this big total down. Being inventive as he flicked that one behind. Bhavik Parekh is convinced he did. No interest to start with. A little chat between umpire Hussain and Captain Parekh. There's a little bit of sunshine there for a bit, Myra, but it's gone away and the breeze has picked up. In fact, you can just about hear the breeze on my microphone. It's just made everything colder. Only got bits of bat on that one. Not enough to find the boundary, though. We'll find a single. Both on 41 in their 84-run partnership. Which means the extras have been pretty tidy for the Charlie Bears. Ooh, that's going to hurt. And down he goes. Pat on the back from AJ Cummeth. Don't think it was a sorry. Be like, oh well. Such is life. A little delay now. While Gurpreet walks that one off. He's back up. .122 off 45. You'd think 110 on for 2 was a good score, but there's so many runs scored in that first innings by the Charlie Bears. And it's a big mountain to climb. Gurpreet's back up and AJ's ready to come in again. And finds the dot outside off, just inside the trams. Just. And this is tidy from Kamath. And this is in the air. It's not going to carry to anyone again. Just a lob shot onto the edge of the circle. The point where they can make it back for 2. Good running. Big thick outside edge, one bounce to Faisal. Of course, Faisal was the captain of this team last year when they weren't called the Charlie Bears. Now a member of the IRC Charlie Bears Morning League team. There's going to be a change in bowling here, Myra. Well, that's good. It's Hassan Judd. The dots helping out the Charlie Bears here. Hassan Judd just holding his back there. I don't know if he's okay. Umpire and physio Atif Hussain. Seems to have worked. We can continue. This is scooped in the air as well. It's going to find the gap again. Shahbaz can't stop it. 4 runs. He's upset that he couldn't quite get there. He chased it well. It was in the gap. Now back to Dots. Tidy. They'll find a single. No. Just had to bring Hassan Jack back for a ball because there was a wind in that over. And the 50 up for Gurpreet Brar with that single. Mitch Shah on strike. He finds a single. No, we've got something wrong on that as well. I'll get that fixed. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. A whole world of scoring fixes. Both partners got half centuries. Partnership is 115. All of that is true. But at the moment, it's getting a little tough for the Titans. Still needing another 90 at 21.6. Only singles coming off this Hassan Judd over. Swinging hard though, trying their best. Out to Yassin in the deep. But only another singles. 5 coming from the 16th. 4 overs remain. The Sunlawn Titans 143 for 2. They need 89 at 22.25. It's going to be Shabazz Mirza to bowl over number 17. None for 19 off 2 so far. Oh, tries to go the scoop and gets the wicket straight on the middle stump. Mitchell departs for 60. The third wicket falls for the Titans on 143. A 100-run partnership. The second one of the day comes to an end. Looks like the wicketkeeper Suved Kavatka has come to the crease at number 5. Pulls away immediately, finds a single out to deep mid-wicket. Another big hit, straight, should be 4. Straight into the side screen it is. There's a good knock from their new recruit, Gurpreet Brar. He bowled well and showing what he can do with the bat as well. Might not start in a winning side here, but certainly going forward, if he continues to play for the Titans, it's going to help them out a lot. Back live and tries to punch one onto the leg side, but around the wicket, good angle from Shabazz, getting good bounce and pace. Big top edge. Chatterjee tries to chase it down. Can't get there. 4 runs. Oh, got that one out of the screws. And he's going to get 4. Hit too hard. So good runs that over for Gurpreet Brar. Becomes the top scorer for the Titans today. And goes straight through. That's the end of Kavatka. Hassan Jat with the Yorker on middle stump. Good delivery this one. Pinched right up. Still holding in that back area, but yeah. Middle and off. See who's coming out to the crease now. What's our options? Myra, pull down the list and let's have a look, because it's not Gunnan, it's not Kaiser, it's Manpreet Singh, I reckon. Interesting, Kaiser not batting. He usually bats at 1, 2 or 3. I'm pretty sure he's not batting today, Myra, because I'm looking over at the dugout for the Sunlawn Titans and he's still in the cream hoodie over there having a chat to Afzal Header now, but not at all looking like he's going to pad up. So the two new players, Manpreet and Gurpreet. In the middle, Hassan looks like he's in a world of hurt, but I'm sure the wicket helped a touch. Might have to start just bowling spin. He is. That works. I think he tried for the off spinner, almost leg spun. Goes full. Brar punches too long off for a single. Just slowly grinding down to an inevitable win here for the top of the table IRC Charlie Bears. They're going to go 4 and 4. 4 from 4. Lofted. Over and over. Right up under the back netting, over the top of Yasin's head. Manpreet gets a maximum. Faster one, put in the slot, given the same treatment through mid-wicket this time. Back-to-back maximums to round out the over. 18 done. The Titans are 170 for 4. They need 62 off the final 2 and 31 per over. Shabazz to bowl the penultimate. Gurpreet on strike. We got down to that late one, but still managed to hit it out to Hassan Jat. Manpreet on the back of his back-to-back sixes. Similar styles, both big, tall men, both very strong through the wrists. Ten balls left. 9 balls left. Good dot ball from Shabazz. Oh, thought it was a good ball, but it was wide. So there's still 10 balls left. It's all they can seem to do at the moment is chop it out down towards long off. Now 9 balls left. Goes the slower one, and it could be out. Catch in the deep, and catch put down. Not going to change the result too much, but Shabazz won't be happy. I think it's Shazad out there, is it? Well. Yeah. Go slower again. And no chance for Yasin. Does a little dance in the air, but it's going to be a big 6 to finish off the over. Bra moves to 79. 6 balls left. The Titans 185 for 4. Doing some net run rate loss mitigation here. Making sure if they go down, they don't go down by 60 or 70. Handy little 29-run partnership off 11 deliveries. 6 balls left. Manpreet Singh on strike. Virendra to bowl 1 over. Savani gets the final duties, gets punched for 4 to start with. That one went to the little red tractor, Myra.
Oh, the first one of the season.
First one of the year. Little red tractor. And it's now underneath the little red tractor, I think. So they're going to take some time to get that ball back. All right, ball found. 5 balls left. Can the Sunlawn Titans get up over 200 here? Your fighting effort. Trying hard. That's big as well. Mantreat's just muscling it everywhere. All the way for 6. He's got a quarter century off 7 deliveries. Perhaps Manpreet should have batted up the order a touch. Bowling off the full 22 yards for Virendra. Goes big again. Yasin's just a passenger on that one again. On top of the training nets again. They're going to go awfully close here, the Sunlawn Titans. Certain parts of the game drop catches. Remember, Daniel Patrick was dropped on 16. Went on to score 88. Finally got the ball down off the training nets. 3 balls left. least their over rate was good, the Charlie Bears, so there was no penalty runs offer. Pulls the length back again. I think he bowled that one off 23 yards. Worked because it's just a single to Manpreet Singh. 32 off 9. That's a handy little cameo, isn't it? A 46-run partnership now, Myra. These two have only been together for 15 deliveries. Gurpreet, he goes big on the offside, up and over the top, the longest boundary. He'll go for 4 as well. Wow. It's going to be a game of what could have been for the Sunlawn Titans. And for the IRC Charlie Bears, they're going to be thankful they put 231 on. Have a look at the batting and bowling card very shortly. That's whipped away on the leg side. One single out to mid-wicket, and that will be the ball game here. 50-run partnership up with that 4 as well. 51-run partnership between Gurpreet and Manpreet, but in the end it wasn't enough. And the Titans finish on 207. 24-run victory for the IRC Charlie Bears as we look at the batting and bowling card for a Friday morning in the cold. Usman Mahan, Kunal Samtani just didn't get going this morning. But number 3, Gurpreet Brar with a bang. 84 not out off 50 deliveries. A nice 100-run partnership with Mitch Shah as well, who picked up a 60. Kavatka went cheaply, but in the end, there, Manpreet Singh combining for a 51-run partnership with a 32 not off of 9 deliveries. Just the 5 wides. Good tidy bowling from the IRC Charlie Bears. There's the bowling card. 2 wickets to the left arm quick Yasin. 2 for 37. A 1 for 47 for Mirza and a 1 for Hassan Jat. This game's done with the Charlie Bears winning by 24 wickets. Player of the match will be the captain of the IRC Charlie Bears, Bhavik Parekh, with his 91 and that huge 171-run partnership with Daniel Patrick to get proceedings underway. We're done for another week. We'll be back next Friday live on KCC Morning League YouTube. And from Myra Bloch in broadcast, this is Aaron Bush signing off.